All right, well, we decided to take a trip to Alexander Springs in Ocala, Florida. We didn't tell the kids again. We just loaded them up and put all our stuff in the car and dropped the dogs off on the way. After that, we just head straight out. Still didn't tell them. They didn't even know where we were until we got there. We stopped recording when we pulled up to the actual campground because we needed to check in and get our parking pass. We had heard about the bears, it's on the website warning you, but we just, figured it's the woods. They're going to tell you that. Didn't think anything of it. Then we got there and they had a giant electronic sign like they have for traffic roadwork type stuff, and it was beware of bears. And she ended up telling us they had recently found a young male bear on site, and they had to capture it and relocate it because he wasn't scared of people. And that was kind of an issue.
They also have bear boxes at each campground, and all of their trash cans are bear-proofed. So it kind of gives you a little heads up if you start hearing that to just be on the lookout for a bear.
Yeah, they have plenty of information posted. It's like black bears, manatees. We got here later than we planned because of accidents and traffic around Jacksonville, Florida, which always happens every single time. Plus it had rained and it had just been super cloudy and dark, so we just kind of had to hurry up and get the site set up before it got too dark because it got black out there at 7:30?
Pretty close to 7:30. Yeah, the sun started going down around 6:37.
Yeah.
The tent we got is a 3-room Ozark. It's a 10-person tent, which is a little bit overkill for us, but we also plan on bringing the dogs with us when we're not around so many people. It is nice having the room, though, because you can set up one side to change in, put the kids in one room, and then we sleep in the other room. It's not like hard walls divided. It's just like a little hanging cloth, but it's still nice to have. You can't really see through it. You can kind of see shadows, though.
Yeah, we didn't use it down here because they were kind of worried about the bears, but we had a queen air mattress, and they each had their own twin mattress, and there was still half a tent with room.
So the tent only takes about 10 minutes to put up by myself. It's relatively easy. It's got 4 legs that hold it up, and they all get staked down into the ground. You'll be able to see it in the video. I had to speed it up a lot because 10 minutes is a long time to watch someone put up a tent, so I just went ahead and sped it up. But it's a relatively easy process with this one. I like it a lot. So both sides of the tent open up, and you can either use them as a door or you could just leave the outside off and have it open for just the mesh. There is 3 other windows on the side that you can open up to let airflow in, 2 in the front, 1 on the back in the center. It also, the blue thing I'm putting on is a rain cover. That's just obviously to keep the rain out. I went ahead and put that on because it did start to rain while I was setting up. So I forgot to put that on while we were down there. The next day, we were able to take it off and actually look at the stars through the top because it's all mesh. It actually makes it a lot cooler in there, too, when you get the breeze. Campsite itself is huge. You could probably fit about 4 or 5 normal sized tents in there. There's a picnic table. It has a fire pit, the bear box that we had talked about, and there is a charcoal grill there.
It's a nice grill. It's like one of those cowboy style grills where you can cook on top of it, or you could just spin it and it's a regular pit.
We didn't get a whole clip on the camera for the video, but we do have it posted on on the Instagram we have made. You can go over there. That's the same name, the Roaming Mackerels. So you could go check that out if you want to see the full campsite.
Leave them alone. Just couldn't get mauled.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, see? Get over here.
Did you hear her?
What?
She really wants to remember by touching the water again.
Oh my god.
Maybe the boat ramp. No, no, no. We'll have boats or boards next time. Of our own.
Yes, I'm gonna bring some breaking rings. Yeah, you want to keep it ring? Are they watchers? Maybe sometimes. I want to have a pet. Wait, no, I don't want to have a pet. What do you want? Waffles. Waffles. He's having a nice bird bath. Look at him go. Grab him.
No, not at all.
Grab him by his feet and throw him. He's got wings to fly. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, that's pretty warm.
The springs are a crisp 72 degrees year round, so it's kind of chilly. Almost the whole swim area, though, is about 3 feet, which is great for the kids. There is a quick slope that drops down to the 25-foot hole, which is where the spring itself comes out of. So it does get pretty deep right there. The turquoise spot that you see in the video or in like pictures if you follow us on Instagram is actually as the turquoise spot, and it's as blue underneath as it is on top. So that's neat. I got the potato.
So this part of the clip, we're actually going over to the head spring. I'm taking my son over there. I don't recommend going over there if you're not a relatively strong swimmer or if you don't have anything to hold on to like a raft or anything, because there is no place to stop and rest if your legs get tired or arms get tired. I tried to go down a little bit farther into it to get a better view, but every time I went out there, he wanted to come with me, and I can't really tell him no on something like that. It is amazing to look at, though, because you can see all the caves and stuff that are down there. I did get a couple angles of the other side to where you could see down into it. It's a little dark, and because I didn't get really close, you can't see all the way in, but you'd be able to get a good idea of it.
A lot of scuba divers go down there to train and recertify and stuff. There was like 20 that one day.
Yeah, it's a nice little place for them to train, since there's not a lot of commotion. The water isn't moving really fast, but does have a little bit of flow. It's just a really nice thing to see. It's pretty fun to go to too. So in this part, we're over in the lilies. You swim around, you can see a bunch of the little fish and stuff. There was a big one that was over there. I didn't get it on film, and I'm kind of upset about that, but it's okay. I wouldn't go over there if there's not a lot of people out, because I'm pretty confident that you will run across an alligator.
Most definitely, that's alligator land.
It's alligator land, so you got to expect that. But
we didn't actually see any though the entire time. Although someone we talked to that was camping out there too said they seen like 5 or 6 of them, like half a mile down the river when they were paddleboarding.
So anyway, this was our trip. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what you think.